to the Lewis Twins channel. It's been a minute. We have not posted in almost 2 months, which is literally insane, but we are back. We have been going through it, to say the least. Winter, she got a chokehold on me this year, and I just felt like I really couldn't get out of a slump. Like every week, Brianna and I would be like, I'm tired of being in this, I'm tired of being in this, I'm ready to be out of this, and I'm ready to get back a hold of my life and get back on track. And then every week we go past and we were just like, next week, we'll do it next week. This is the week that we are ready to get back on track. Spring has sprung. It's still cold in New York though, but we've had some teases of some nice days. Spring is on her way, and it reminded us that we can get warm here. It has not been warm since probably October or September, so I feel like my mind just kind of forgets. I'm like, we're gonna be stuck in this polar vortex, whatever, forever, and then you get a glimpse of a nice day and you're like, actually, I can do this. First, we're going to be making breakfast. I will say one thing that didn't really slip when we were in our seasonal depression is we have been still eating nutritious. I don't know, I just really like the meals that I make. This is one of the obsession meals that we have been eating for breakfast, a sweet potato bowl. We've eaten this for years, and I'm really excited to go make this right now. Breakfast is all complete. We like to top our sweet potato bowls with apples, dates, and then we really started liking this Elizabeth cookie granola. This is like my favorite granola ever. They have so many different flavors, but we've only tried the chocolate chip cookie dough one, and we like get that every single week. I don't like my sweet potato base too sweet, so I just put vegan butter in it and a little bit of salt, and then I just top the whole thing with maple syrup to give it a little bit of a sweetness. And this keeps us full for so long, and it's so good and actually so easy to make. And then also, I've been loving our Nespresso machine. We got it a few months ago, and I've been literally using it every single day. And I thought that I was a lavender and coffee hater, but trying this new creamer, I think it's called Elmhurst. I just randomly saw it one day in Whole Foods, and I'm like, let me try this and see if I'm gonna like it. And I actually really love the combination. It's like a vanilla and lavender, but it doesn't have any sugar in it, so I mix it with another creamer, and it's so good. But I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my breakfast and probably catch up on a little bit of YouTube. We have like some creators that we watch together, and we always take advantage of watching them in the morning when we have time together. We are getting ready to go to a cafe. We're actually gonna be trying a new cafe. I've been trying to try different cafes around the city because we always go to the same ones. And so I wanted to try some new cafes because there's so many in New York, and I was like doing a little bit of research on TikTok about it because I like to see like the whole vibe of the cafe before I go. Just like anxious people problems. I like need to know like what the setup is, what's on the menu, and just like everything about the cafe. And I was able to find all of that on TikTok, so I'm so excited to go there. I need to get ready. I have been really self-conscious about my skin lately. I don't know why, for some reason I've been breaking out so much. So I'm gonna be walking through a little bit of my makeup routine. I don't think that this is like foolproof for acne prone skin or covering acne, but this is what I've been doing to help me feel a little bit better about my skin. Typically I don't normally have acne or like a lot of acne or a lot of dark spots, so I didn't really want to invest in a really good foundation because I'm just gonna be using this until my acne clears up. So I've been trying the Maybelline Super Stay foundation. It says Lumi Matte foundation, but I feel like it's really matte, so I always like mix it with some type of face primer. I've been using this REM Beauty face primer. I also looked this up. I don't really remember the exact like name for it. This doesn't have any pore clogging ingredients, so it's good for acne prone skin. And then I'm just using the staples that we normally use, e.l.f. cheek and lip tint. So I've been using that, and this is in the shade Left on Red. Our typical eyebrow gel, we use the one from e.l.f. and it's in the shade Deep Brown. And then for a lip, I'm going to be using the Rhode Beauty Lip Peptide in the shade Raspberry Jelly. But I'm going to go ahead and get ready so we can go head to the cafe. for the cafe. We plan to do like some editing, and then we also want to do some reading. So I'm gonna just pack my bag to make sure that I have everything that I'm supposed to be having. And I kind of do wish that I had like a little bit better of a bag for the cafe, because I feel like when you put a lot of stuff in a bag, everything just sags down and then just like makes the tote bag really long and heavy. First, I'm gonna put my computer in here. And then just my planner for 2026. Because like we said earlier, we've been really slacking and not really doing stuff that we're supposed to be doing. So I want to plan out everything to make sure that I have a plan moving forward. Then my lovely book. I am liking this book. This is Binding 13. It's the first book in the series of the Boys of Toman series. And I'm literally almost done with this book. This was literally February's family book club book. So if you're my family watching this, like just skip over this. The book is done. The book has been done. I'm literally on page 445 out of like 600, so I plan on finishing this book by this week. And this is so weird because it normally doesn't take me this long to read books, but I've been reading this for a month and a half, and I don't know why. Like, I really am enjoying the book. I think it's just like the text is like really small and like really long on the page, so it's just like really hard to get through. And then this bag is just gonna be full of like our phone and computer chargers, our hard drive. We don't know where our blue light glasses are. They're somewhere in our mess of a closet, which probably will have to be a video because the closet is literally a mess. And then the last things are gonna be my wallet. And then I can't go anywhere without a lip gloss or some type of lip product. So I'm all packed for the cafe and we're gonna head on out now. So we got back from the cafe and we came home and we ate lunch and we kind of relaxed for a little bit, but we have a few more things that we want to get done today. The vibe of the cafe was okay. I kind of have this weird thing where I don't like when a bunch of food smells mix together. I've also been extremely nauseous recently. I have no idea why, but every little thing has been making me nauseous. So when we were sitting in the cafe, I was like, trying to do my work and like trying to lock in, but I was like, I'm like really trying to not. Everywhere. Also, it was like so many people when we went in there. Time probably wasn't the best to like go at that time. We probably need to go earlier before they start getting to cooking, 1 and 2. But other than that, the vibe was really nice. I got a hot matcha, but I probably should have got an iced matcha, but I still really enjoy my matcha. I didn't get as many things done as I wanted to because, as I just told you, I was fighting for my life, and also my headphones have been not connecting, so it was just like I couldn't really lock in with music, so it was just a lot was going on. One of the things that we wanted to do today is we want to do our spring coffee cart, and we like to do a coffee cart for every single season. We didn't do Easter this year because I just didn't have it in me. So we stopped by Hobby Lobby to pick up a few things. We already have like a lot of cups already for the spring, but we just kind of wanted to add to it. Look how cute this strawberry cup is. This is so cute, and they always have like a plethora of these cups, but for some reason they only had the one, and we need 2. So we just got the one, and I was like, when are they gonna be more in stock? And she was like, probably next week, so we'll probably just try to go back. Then we got some new glass straws because all of our glass straws we have broken. And then isn't this the cutest cup for our Nespresso and our pods? Because recently we've been doing double espresso shots, and the espresso cup that we got before doesn't hold all the espresso, so we need to get a new one. But this one, I have been kind of into stripes recently, and I think this is going to be really cute on our stuff with all of our spring stuff. I think both of these are going to look so cute on our coffee cart. But this is a part of the video that we need to be getting into. We need to be doing a reset. We don't really have that much stuff to do because we have been keeping up with our cleaning. We're gonna probably do a whole separate video on an actual like spring refresh, spring cleaning, but we got to do our weekly reset, and we didn't do it yet this week, so that's what we're going to get into right now. So this is everything that we have for our spring coffee cart. Most of the time we have a lot more decorations for like fall or Christmas, but I feel like springtime is more about the flavors that you have on your your car, and also like a little bit of decorations, but not like we would do for fall and Christmas. So these are the teas that we decided to pick out. We have lemon ginger. I actually really like this one. This is like one of my favorite teas. And then we decided to try this lavender chamomile one, and I didn't realize that it had honey in it, but we're still gonna drink it because we bought it. But next time I'm gonna be more cautious about the kind of teas that we're gonna get and make sure that they don't have any honey in them. And then these are the Nespresso pod flavors that we got. I love this maple pecan one, and then we just got a double espresso dolce flavor. I've been really liking that one. And then we decided to try this French lavender and vanilla pod. It's a coffee pod, but I'm just gonna brew it like a double shot of espresso. It's not caffeinated. That was like my only hesitation with buying this one, but a lot of people like it and I really wanted to try it. So if I like it, maybe I'll just like add a shot of espresso or maybe cold brew or something. And then this is like our milk frother thing that Brittany was showing you earlier. And then for cups, we have our cherry cups. And then we also have this cherry and flower ceramic mug, which is so cute. We got this on Amazon a couple years ago. And then we have the one strawberry cup, and we're hoping that they restock soon. The worker told us next week, so we're gonna go back and check and see if they have. And then we also have like these taller flower type cups, which are perfect for the spring. It is now 9:30 and we are going to be winding down for bed because typically we try to go to bed 10 o'clock, 10:30 at the latest, sometimes like 11 o'clock because we try to get up at 6 o'clock or sometimes 7 o'clock. But we want to make sure that we get our full 8 hours. I think maybe at the beginning of the year, if you watched that video, we were getting up at 5 in the morning. We don't do that anymore. Because I feel like the thing about waking up so early in the morning is that you don't really get to have a night because we would want to like watch a movie or hang out or something, but we're like, oh, we gotta get in the bed because we gotta get up for this 5 a.m. morning routine. It just wasn't really working for us. But we still like to get up early and still get a lot of sleep, so just a later start time works better for us. But I want to show you what we've been doing for our hair when we wind down because we broke up with our flat iron. We do not flat iron our hair anymore, which has saved my hair tenfold. My coworker cuts my hair and she was like, your hair looks so much better. She was asking me what I've been doing and she's like, your ends are looking so much better and you don't have to cut so much off because I just got my spring haircut. So I like kind of want to like walk you guys through our routine because we now do the heatless curlers every single night, and I just feel like not doing a hot tool on my hair has saved my hair and it just looks fuller and it just looks so much better in general. So this is your sign to stop doing so much heat on your hair if you've been doing it, and you can still wear your hair cute and look put together without doing heat on it every single day. And trust me, I still have to do heat sometimes, but just not every single day, and you will see tremendous changes in your hair. First, I like to stimulate my scalp for about 2 minutes. We do this every single night to just get the blood flowing. Then we like to do something to protect the mid-length and the ends of the hair, and we only really do this about 3 to 4 times a week because I don't want my hair to get too oily. But before we were using like the Kerastase overnight one, and then we were using one by Kevin Murphy, but recently we've been using leave-in cream from L'Oreal, and I really like this one and it smells really good. The only thing is it comes out kind of crazy, so I always feel like I'm getting so much on it and I'm like, oh, This is like gonna make my hair oily, so just like proceed with caution. But I just do the ends. This time I don't think I did enough. And the reason we started using this one is because a creator that we watch on YouTube named Naira Alexis was saying that this is a dupe for the Kerastase overnight one, and I really seem to like both of them. Then it's gonna be doing my heatless curls, and I heard of like the soft method and all of that. I really like the tool that we got because this one is specifically satin and it's not gonna be pulling on your hair overnight. And to hold everything in place at the end, I also have these satin scrunchies just because satin does not pull your hair, and I'm really trying to protect everything. And then I just like clip this on here like this. The smaller of the section that you take, the tighter the curl is going to be. So I try to take smaller sections at the top and then bigger sections at the bottom. And if I'm like looking over here, I'm looking in the mirror because I can't really see it in the viewfinder. And then I'm going to just tie it all up with this satin scrunchie. And this is pretty much it. And then when I actually go to sleep, I put on a bonnet. This is a new bonnet that we got. This one is like one of the ones that ties at the front. Next, we want to do a face mask. We don't do this every single night, but I just feel like I'm in need of a face mask. I have also been working out. I know Brianna mentioned that earlier, and it's because we're out of our face cleanser and we're like using a different one, and my skin obviously is not like that cleanser. But we're gonna be doing the loops mask. Sometimes we do this one, and sometimes we do the bio dance overnight one. We are both ready for bed. It has been such a long day. I want to talk a little bit about the book that I'm reading. I'm reading The Wedding People by Allison. I think her last name is Spach. I might be saying that so wrong. I've literally been reading this book since October on and off, and it's not that I'm not interested in it. I had other books that I was prioritizing other than this, and also kind of the main character to me just seems, maybe I'm not far enough into it because I'm only on page 153, but it just seems like the main character has to be the worst off in every situation. It's not that I completely dislike her, she just seems a little bit whiny to me. The way that she's telling the story is pretty interesting because it's going through current day, but it's also telling certain past stories that like help us understand the context of the present day. But that is going to be the end of today's video. I feel so good about everything that we were able to complete, and I just want to continue with this momentum of pushing myself to do things. And I definitely feel like I'm going to start feeling better once the weather starts getting warmer. If you stay to the end of the video, comment any type of flower emoji because spring has sprung and it is finally getting warmer in New York. And if you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video. And we will see you next Sunday with a brand new video. We are going to continue to keep posting and uploading. So we will see you next Sunday with a brand new video. Bye!